Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
Hello, everybody. Today is April 18th. I can't believe, Luis, it's amazing. We're already more than midway through April. This year is going by pretty quick so far.
Dude, I feel like 2021 just started and we're already on the 4th, man.
Yeah, it's
and you
crazy.
know what? The most amazing thing is that we're on episode 39. We're about to hit the almost like it's very, very important number of 40.
That's true. That is a good point. We're deep into this. We're very, very deep. This is at this point, I think you guys can understand this is a normal weekly thing. Nothing stopping this.
Yeah, I remember like when we started doing this, you're like, "Hey, Luis, like, I don't know, man, like a podcast." And I was like, "Bro, let's just do the podcast and let's see how it works out." You're like, I remember you had said, "I've never done a podcast before." I'm like, "Dude, we're just gonna talk and that's it, you know." And like we did have, I guess you could say, like a rough start in the beginning of the podcast because we didn't really know how to format it and whatnot. But
Yeah,
now we've gotten pretty much used to doing every single week and getting the information ready and whatnot, and just conversating about like everything that's going on in the industry, and then just highlighting key things, you know, that we think are important. And we've been fairly correct, you know, mostly everything.
I mean, I would hope. I hope we're not giving out bad info.
Oh, yeah, that's true, man. But yeah, what's gonna happen this week, Jamal?
So to give a quick rundown before we recap the previous week, what we'll see this upcoming week is going to be on Sunday the 18th. We're not going to see anything. Monday the 19th, we will not see anything also. But then on Tuesday the 20th, for all of those people celebrating 420, there's going to be the South Park by Adidas Campus 80 Towelie. That's the colorway of it. And then on Wednesday the 21st, we'll see the Nike Lebron Air Max 95 home team. We'll also see the Air Jordan 4 University Blues get an earlier release in Europe. And then also the Air Jordan 12 Low Easter finally will drop in Europe. And to end off Wednesday, we'll see the Maniere by Women's Air Jordan 3s. Then on Thursday, we will see, of course, you already know what Thursday is, Supreme Week 9. And we'll also see the Jaden Smith by New Balance Vision Racers in the natural color. Then on Friday the 23rd, we'll see the Aime Dore New Balance P550s. So the red color is going to get a wider drop. The green one, I don't know what you want to call it, green natural, whatever it is, those will not get a drop. Hold up, sorry, there's a sneakers pass. Wherever we ended off, if there was an abrupt pause right there, there was a sneakers pass. As you guys already know, if you follow the Twitter, got those post notifications on, you had a chance. Ended up only being if you're in New York. That was the only place, which is ridiculous. I don't know. Luis was gonna try to go for them, but you know, he ain't in New York, so that didn't work out.
Yep, unfortunately, I'm not in New York.
But so we give you the. So we were midway through the rundown. So I'll redo the rundown so we can throw that in as the intro so you guys know what's going on. So again, so for this upcoming week, Sunday the 18th, we're not going to see anything. Monday the 19th, we will not see anything. Then on Tuesday, for everybody that celebrate 420, we'll see the South Park by Adidas Campus 80 Towelies. Then on Wednesday the 21st, we'll see the Nike LeBron Air Max 95 home team. We will also see the Air Jordan 4 University Blues get an earlier release in Europe. And also the Air Jordan 12 Low Easters will finally drop in Europe. And then to end off Wednesday, we'll see the Maniere Women's Air Jordan 3s. Then on Thursday, everybody knows there already is. It's Supreme Week 9. We'll also see the Aleali May Women's Air Jordan 1 High Zoom Califia. We'll also see the Jaden Smith by New Balance Vision Racer in the natural color. Then on Friday the 23rd, we'll see the Aime Dore New Balance 550s only in the red. So the red are the only ones that are getting a wider drop. Then we'll also see the Nike SB Dunk High Hawaiis. We'll also see the Air Jordan 5 Toro Bravo finally drop in Europe. And to end off Friday, we'll see the Eric Emanuel by Adidas Forum 84 High McDonald's All-Americans. Then to end off the week on Saturday the 24th, we will see the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Bright Blues. Those got delayed. They'll be on this next Saturday. We'll also see the Nike Air Griffey Max 142s. And the final thing we'll see drop is the Air Jordan 11 Low Legend Blue. So definitely not a light week. There is a lot of things dropping. Pretty much Nike back on track. They took a bit of a break, as you guys probably noticed last month. But yeah, they hitting it strong this month. So lots of happening, lots to get ready for, lots to prepare for. But before we go into that, let's give you a rundown of what we saw in the previous week.
So last week on Sunday we had nothing, and on Monday we had a change in events. We saw the Adidas Yeezy 500 high in the frosted blue colorway. This released on Adidas and Yeezy Supply amongst a couple of different retailers. Retail is $220. Approximate resale currently is at $240 to $300. So it did make some there is some
I'm
profit
surprised
right there.
it's even that. I'm honestly surprised it's even that.
Same, like last week we had for forecasted as between the $220 $250, but it blew past right. It just blew past right, man.
Oh yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't even know if it's the color. Maybe because it was somewhat limited, but it wasn't even that limited. I don't know. I'm surprised that I think this is the first 500 high that is actually reselling.
I think people are like, you know what? It's time we give a chance to the 500, and maybe that's what's going on. But besides the 500 on Monday, that was it. There was nothing else on Monday. On Tuesday the 13th there was nothing. On Wednesday there was nothing, and then the best day of the week is Supreme Thursday. So on Thursday we had a couple different things released. We had the spring tees, but among the spring tees, the most highly coveted items were the Anna Nicole Smith tee. Retails for $48, current resale $95. There was the FTP arc hooded sweatshirt, retail $150, current resale $200. The Miles Davis skateboard, retail $60, currently reselling for $80 each, or $250 for the set. There's 3 different colorways that are released in the Miles Davis skateboard. So if you got all 3 colors, congratulations to you. There's also the FTP beanie, which retails for $38 and currently reselling for $60. And last but not least, the spring tees. There were a lot of spring. I think there's like 5 spring tees that released. I think 5 or 6 if I remember correctly. But there's only like 4, I guess you could say, that were like really, really relevant. Resale wise, the people who were on there, featured on there, are completely relevant, but resale wise, to, I guess you could say, streetwear culture, hype culture. The Apes tee came in at a retail $38, currently reselling for $60. The Towelie tee retails for $38, currently reselling for $80. And the Dunk tee retails for $38, currently reselling for $75. Out of all these different items, my favorite items for this week were the Dunk tee, coming in at number 1 for me personally, number 1, and then the Anna Nicole Smith tee. Those were the most iconic items for me this week. Which items did you like the most, Jamal?
Probably the Dunk tee, to be honest. Yeah, I'd probably go with the Dunk. That's probably the best one.
Yeah, I like the Dunk tee too, because like I guess you could say it's in like an unofficial collab with Jordan.
Essentially,
but it's not really a collab. It's kind of the same way they kind of poked fun at what was that sausage company that
sausage.
Yeah, it was like they did like some, like packaged products and ham and whatnot. Supreme did like a
spam.
No, not spam. Supreme a couple seasons
sausage.
ago. Yeah, so a couple seasons ago, Supreme took their logo. It was like this company that makes like a ham and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like processed meat products, and they basically just put Supreme on it. Like they changed the logo.
Oh, it's like what they did for like what was it, like Farmers of America or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So
okay.
I guess they took the same approach with the Dunk tee.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, which Supreme has been pretty known for doing it, and also FTP. I don't know if you guys follow FTP on Instagram, and I follow one of the founders of FTP on Instagram, and he's always posting like upcoming designs and future designs. And one thing I've noticed, like kind of a trend with FTP, is that they take like logos that already exist and just like throw the FTP logo on that and kind of like blend it in. That's kind of cool too.
They kind of do the same thing as Supreme, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of cool too. And I've noticed a lot of different like designers and like artists doing the same thing. I guess it's like quite a trend right now.
You think they have any issues with doing stuff like that?
No, because from what
enough.
Yeah, it's different. There's like a certain percentage that it needs to be different enough so they can get away with it.
Oh, I see.
And it meets the percentage.
So it sounds like what all the YouTubers do too. they'll change up the words on a logo and make it their own.
Oh yeah, dude. There's this. I watched Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast. Well, I guess there's a guy in Russia who like copies what Mr. Beast does, like literally, like word for word.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and he like the title, like the cover pictures for the videos.
Yeah,
copied it entirely, and the clothes too entirely the same thing. So
that's funny.
Yeah, copying works.
Does it work for him?
Yeah, that guy has millions of subscribers.
No way.
Yes, way.
What the heck?
Yeah, man.
Well, I guess that's one way to go about it. I don't know if it's the right way, but that's one way.
Yeah, man, it is what it is in the day. But you know what? Besides Mr. Beast and Supreme and all that happy stuff in FTP, there is one more release on Thursday. This release actually pretty fire.
Yeah, fire is one way to put it. I don't know if you want to say fire in a good way or fire in a bad way, but the Off-White by a Converse Chuck 70 highs had their restock finally. It was kept getting delayed. It was about to get delayed again, but they ended up dropping. Yeah, these were not an easy shoe to get. In Europe, it wasn't too bad. So Off-White ended up dropping, and then Converse in Europe and Converse in the United States also dropped. In Europe, it wasn't too bad. Off-White's site, of course, that was nearly impossible. I don't even know if anybody... I mean, we wouldn't have seen if anybody actually copped, but I don't think anybody actually did cop. In Europe, on Converse site, it wasn't too bad. They restocked once or twice. They added inventory, but that was definitely a chance there, so hopefully somebody's able to grab a pair. But in the US, forget that. The whole site was down the whole time, so it was pretty much bots only. That was the only people that were able to cop as bots. So yeah, it's a retail 130, resale kind of didn't change, sitting at 400 to 550. So lots of profit. If you have a bot, congrats, because you had a good chance. If you're in Europe, congrats, you had a good chance. So hopefully somebody was able to cop. But yeah, that was other than Supreme, the highlight of that day. It was highlight in a good or bad way. I don't know how you want to take it, but it was something that happened. But that is it for Thursday. And then on Friday the 16th, what was the first thing we saw drop, Luis?
So on Friday, we saw the women's Nike Dunk Low, the green and glow colorway. We saw it released on sneakers and a couple other retailers. We saw it on DTLR, Kith, Undefeated, Soapbox, and Offspring, and Naked. And the usual places that get dunks. Retail is $100. Current resale $290 to $350. So it's an easy 3 times right there. 3 times profit right there. And
yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, but the thing that kind of went wrong is, dude, this shoe was fairly difficult to get, man, because there's so many releases on Friday that kind of like trying to just get one was pretty difficult, man.
That's true. It's hard to stay organized sometimes.
Yeah, but the thing is, did he get these, Jamal, or not?
No, I was not able to get a pair, unfortunately. I'm still waiting for the first dunk.
Week after week, man, you don't dunk.
No, I've yet to be able to dunk. I'm still trying to practice.
Nah, man, it's the same thing here, man. Like I went for it, and I was unfortunate I wasn't able to get it, but it is what it is, man. I kept on trying during.
That's why there's so many drops. We can always go for another one.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. But there's a couple of women's shoe that also released on Friday. What's the next one?
Yes, so the next one was women's Nike Dunk High Dark Sulfur. This was for Europe, only Europe. They dropped on Nike Desktop and a few other places, but not much. There was hardly anything for this one. Retail is 110, resale sitting about 180 to 300 on these. So not as much as the green glows, but definitely there's a lot of money in there. Then what was the third dunk we saw? So there's 3 dunks we saw drop. What was the third one we saw drop, Luis?
We saw the women's Nike Dunk Low Photon Dust colorway. This is also a European release. We saw this on Nike Desktop, not sneakers. Do not DM us asking what Nike Desktop is once again, because like we said last week, we're not going to respond to things like that anymore. We also saw it on Soapbox and a couple of other sneaker retailers. The shoe retailed for $100, currently reselling for $200 to $300. So I guess if we were to rank these in like popularity, the first one would be the green glow, the second one would be the photon dust, and the third one would be the dark sulfur.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, and
I mean, highs are still. I don't think they'll ever have the demand that a low has. I don't think it'll ever happen. A low will
I,
always be better.
okay, so if we take into account that the Nike Dunk silhouette is
Yeah.
almost the same thing as a retro one,
Yeah.
I guess you can say that it's like flip flopped around. Like the retro one high is always going to resell more than the retro one low.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah, that's a good point.
That is just flipped off around. But we also on Friday we did see a retro one low come out. We saw the Air Jordan 1 low Arctic Punch colorway. This came out on Nike Desktop in the United States. Retail for $120. Current resale $160 through $200, which is fairly good right there. Almost similar numbers to the Dark Sulfur colorway that released in the EU.
Yeah, I thought
But
they were gonna be less than that. I'm surprised on 160. I thought they were gonna only go for about like 130, 140.
no, yeah, same here, man. But we've been getting surprised lately by the market. I don't know. It's kind of, I guess, it's reacting differently right now.
Still, the stimulus money kicking in. Still,
Yeah, that stimmy money's coming
maybe
in.
that's what it is.
Yeah, and there's a couple of different states that are adding. Actually, the government's sending like catch-up payments, I guess they're called. I forgot. Plus payments, plus up.
For what? Unemployment?
No, for like late refunds. Like no, late stimulus. Yeah,
Late stimulus? Like you talking about the most recent one?
Yeah, some people didn't get it. They're getting it like super late, and they're sending like plus up payments.
What's the plus up do? They can make it more than what it actually was?
I guess.
What? So the government is penalizing themselves for taking so long to send them?
I guess what it is. But you know what? We not only had Jordan release and Nike release, we saw a couple different brands release on Friday. Which other brands also released on Friday, Jamal?
So first thing we saw was Sean Witherspoon by Adidas ZX8000 Super Earth. Retail on these was 160. Resale, not too much. 180 to 230. So I mean, you can make something, but you're not doing too much. At the end of the day, it's a ZX8000, not the most popular shoe. We've seen a ZX do well, but I don't know. I don't think I'm like at the end of the day. I think the issue is, which honestly, I'm surprised Sean Witherspoon's name still has enough value to make a shoe like a ZX resell like this. But he's not the biggest name. At the end of the day, he had a vintage store. Like he wasn't like an artist. He didn't have the same popularity that somebody else might have. Like what we saw with Bad Bunny doing with the forums. A forum should not be reselling, and those things. What was it like? They go for like almost $1,000. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, that's the issue. Sean Witherspoon, he's more known in the actual industry, not beyond. So it's tough for it, and I think that's why you're never going to see a ZX go crazy. But hey, there's something in there for anybody that was able to get them, and they weren't the hardest thing to get. So if you were trying to get them, it's good because it's always nice to have some easy release to go for. But then also we saw two different colors of the Aime Dore New Balance 550s. There's a natural green and a navy red color. So these dropped on their site. There was a raffle, and then they had some leftover pairs on the site drop on Friday. Not much, pretty hard to get. It's a Shopify site, so you already know bots are doing something on there, but definitely a chance, especially for the Reds. They had a decent amount of stock, so you had a chance to get them. So if anybody was able to get them on that release on their site, congrats. They're going for a good amount. The green are doing crazy. So both retailed at $130. The green are going from $500 all the way up to $1,000. $1,000.
That's a lot.
Like that's ridiculous. $1,000. When I looked up the resale prices, I couldn't imagine that some sizes were going for $1,000. That was ridiculous to me.
That's half a Chanel bag right there.
That's one thing to compare it to, I guess. I thought Chanel bags are more than that. They're only $2,000. I thought they'd be like $5,000.
Now the smaller ones are like 2,000, 2,500.
Well, you already know. Luis sees it plugged into the Chanel stuff, I guess. But then the red one is going for about $340 to $380. You will have another chance. We'll go into that more later on, but these definitely you'll have another chance for the red. The green, those are going to be exclusive to ALD. The red ones are going to have the wide release, but the green, unfortunately, that was your only chance. That is not the last thing. There was one other drop we saw on Friday.
So we also saw the Nike Air Griffey Max 1 in the Varsity Royal colorway. These released on Finish Line, JD, and a couple other places. And they're fairly limited. fairly limited. So they retailed for $170. Current resale $200 to $300. That's pretty good right there. And we're gonna see later in the week a different colorway of this release. So stay tuned for later that on the podcast. So that was it for Friday. Pretty solid Friday, you know. It's not the end of the week, but I guess you can say for like the amount of sneaker releases, it feels like it was like a Saturday, you know, because usually Saturdays we're bombarded with releases.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of switched this week.
Yeah, it was kind of different. It was good, I guess you can say, but kind of bad.
What was the bad part?
It's usually that's what happens on Saturday, man.
Oh yeah, we have to take care of everything earlier this time.
Yeah, so it was fairly different right there. But you know, Saturday was pretty chill. Saturday the 17th, we had the Air Jordan 1 High Hyper Royal colorway release. Everywhere that has Jordans got them. Everybody. But that doesn't mean that they're easy to get. You know.
No, not at all.
They're fairly difficult to get. They retail for $170. Current resale $300 to $500. So that resale price right there reflects how difficult they were to get. You know. I remember I woke up I think around like 7 in the morning and I messaged Jamal. I was like, "Hey, dude, like, what's releasing?" And he's like, "Dude, they're all sold out."
Yeah, they went quick everywhere.
Yeah, I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Oh, I guess I'll set something up at like 9 in the morning. You know, try to get at least one pair." Nope, nothing. He's like,
no chance at all. That was.
He was like, "Good luck trying to get a restock." And I was like, "Man."
Well, that'd be a chance. So the one I don't even know if you can call it a silver lining because it might not even make a difference. But a lot of the stock for this did not end up making it to retailers on time, so they will be getting more stock. I think it was like delayed like a week or two, so relatively soon we might see some restocks. I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference because you already know everybody's gonna be trying to go for these whenever anything restocks, so it's still going to be extremely hard to get, but there might be another chance. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see. That was the end of that last week, you know, Saturday. Pretty easy way to end the week, you know, pretty chill. And then this upcoming week, you know, Sunday, I guess we wrote down we didn't have anything on Sunday, but we did. We had the sneakers pass.
That's true.
Like, kind of interrupted the program. So you guys kind of know that's kind of, I guess you could say, like a sneak peek behind the operations. So when things happen, we need to like pause the podcast or what we're doing and then just go straight to posting. So yeah, so Sunday we did have the sneakers pass and we alerted and whatnot. Monday, nothing's happening on Monday. And then Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we have the South Park Adidas Campus 80 in the Towelie colorway. So this sneaker is going to be releasing at mostly all tier 1 Adidas retailers. So what does that mean, you know? So that means that almost everybody's going to get them. If they carry Adidas, they're more than likely to get them. So there's
not
going
to be any Adidas. So like,
like the hype ones.
Foot Locker's not going to get them and stuff like, not like the big box ones, but all the other boutiques.
Yeah, like boutique store stuff. But so there's going to be a lot of chances to get them, you know? So definitely stay looking out for the tweets. You know, so who is Towelie? You know?
I have no idea.
So Towelie, the Towelie character was introduced in.
Oh, did you look this up?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
So he was introduced in the season 5, episode 8 of South Park, which aired on August 8th, 2001. Man, that was so long ago. Do you remember what you were doing?
2001?
Yeah. Do you remember what you were doing in 2001, Jamal?
I could not say I knew what I was doing in 2001. That's a long time ago.
Nah, same. I don't remember. So Towelie is a government secret genetically engineered towel that gets his superpowers from doing something you're not supposed to do. Okay. So I guess you can kind of guess what he does because the shoe is releasing on 420, so it kind of gives a clue. But
true.
Yeah, so that's it for 420. Pretty chill day, you know, a good day to spend time with the family and just
the family, that's the way to spend it, was with the family.
Yeah, you know, do a lot of fun stuff. So that's it for Tuesday. Yeah,
you can tell we don't watch South Park.
Yeah, I had to look it up. What's gonna happen on Wednesday, Jamal?
So on Wednesday we'll see the Nike LeBron Air Max 95s home team finally drop. These got delayed a lot, dropped some places but not much. There's not much to them. There's some money. 200 resale right now about 220 to 350. So you might, if you're trying to resell, not trying to cop for the toe. There's some sizes you can cop, and you might make some money off of them, but nothing. I mean, I think prices are gonna drop from here. I'm not expecting too much out of this shoe. It's Air Max 95, not the best model, not the best. Honestly, to me, it's not the best colorway. It's made for LeBron's accolades. I think that's the right word to use. It's all of his accomplishments in the NBA. They're like all over the shoe and stuff. Shoes are somewhat two different colors. Like the colors are flip flopped on each, so it's like one is like mainly purple and then yellow accents, and the other is the opposite, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not bad. If you're a LeBron fan, I think this is a great shoe to have if you're a LeBron fan. So definitely look out to go for those if you like LeBron. But then what's the next thing we see drop on Wednesday?
So we're gonna see the Air Jordan 4 in the university blue colorway. So this is gonna be exclusive to this release on Wednesday. It's gonna be exclusive to European websites. We're gonna see the global release later on. So retail is gonna be $198. Current resale is approximately $250, $350. So what does this mean? So this means that you have the opportunity to reship this shoe to yourself in whatever country you are. So if you're in the U.S. or Canada or Asia or any other country, maybe Australia, New Zealand, you can also go for this sneaker. Do not limit yourself to the releases in your region. We've said this in previous podcasts. In the first podcast, we kind of emphasized this. You can use a reshipper to have the shoes reshipped to you. So, for example, let's say that you were to buy these Air Jordan 4s on like Soulbox, for example. I'm just making this up right now. So you buy it on Soulbox, have it shipped to your reshipper address. You pay anywhere from, I guess you could say $40 to $50, $60 to have it reshipped to yourself. And they usually ship via DHL, or UPS. So you'll get your sneaker fairly quick, so you'll be able to flex on everybody. Like, you know what? I got the University Blues before you did, and that's what it's all about, dude. It's about flexing everybody. I'm just playing, but that's just one of the factors. You can say it's like you can sell earlier than what it would be in your country, the release, or you can just flex on everybody, on the timeline on Instagram. And if you do flex on Instagram and you get these, tag us. We're on Instagram and on Twitter. Drop time. But that is not the only release. That is not their last release for Wednesday. We still have a couple more for Wednesday. So what's the next release, Jamal?
So the next thing is going to be the Air Jordan 12 Low Easters finally drop in Europe. We already see these drop in the US. They were fairly easy to get in the US. I expect somewhat similar in Europe. But retail on them is 200. Resale right now sitting about 200 to 250. I don't think people are going to go crazy for these in Europe. I think it'll be similar to the US drop where they don't sell out instantly. There's definitely a chance, but they will sell out. So if you're wanting to go for them, definitely make sure that you are keeping up on the Twitter, got the post notifications on so you do not miss out, because they will sell out. It's just not going to be the hardest thing in the world to get. And then what is the last thing that we'll see drop on Wednesday?
The last thing we're going to see is the Maniere Women's Air Jordan 3. Sorry if I butchered the name.
It's okay. It's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. So this sneaker is going to be mostly released via raffles. It's also going to be in the sneakers app, so definitely be on the lookout on the timeline for the raffles so you can enter them. Retail is $200. Approximate resale, this is going to be surprising. This number right here. Get ready. Hold on to your chair. Hold on to whatever is around you. Resell prediction is 700 through 1,200.
Bless you.
Thank you.
A lot of money on this one.
Yeah, it made me sneeze. That's how much money it is, man. It made me sneeze. It's a lot of money right there. So, definitely enter all the raffles you can, and definitely try to have multiple profiles on the sneakers app. That way you have multiple opportunities, So one thing you could do on the sneakers app is use different phone numbers, use different emails, use different IP addresses. Definitely use a different Play account or like iCloud account when you're installing the app on your phone, because when you install the app on your phone, it has an app signature, which is unique to your phone. So if you have different devices, it has unique app signatures. So that's one way I guess you can say to get around the algorithm that they have. So definitely try to get your entries in as many times as you can for more opportunities, because those resale numbers are insane. I haven't seen resale numbers for a Jordan 3 like this in a while.
Yeah, that's very true. Because you guys probably already know Jordan 3s usually are not the shoe that resell like crazy,
But they are, dude. The
not
market's
all. Well,
changing.
yeah, that's
The
true. Because I
market,
guess there's a fair amount nowadays of Jordan 3s that resell.
it's
Yeah,
going
you're
back.
right.
I guess it's kind of going back to how it was back in like 2009, 2008. Because when 3s and 4s were releasing back then, like, dude, I remember going to Foot Locker, and it was like there's just people outside sitting in their chairs. There's lawn chairs, just waiting, dude, for 3s and 4s, and you don't see that nowadays, man. But
Like people sitting in the lawn chairs.
yeah, just camping
Well, I
outside.
hope not. There's Corona.
No, yeah, but before Corona,
Yeah, camping isn't much of a thing anymore. You're right about that.
yeah. So like now everything mostly moved online. So now that it moved online, I guess you can say this is kind of like resparking popularity in sneakers that weren't as popular as before, because there's a lot of people that weren't, I guess you can say, into sneaker culture back in like '08 and '09.
Oh no, not even close to now.
Yeah, so like these people are like discovering these, like, not, I guess you could say discovering, I guess they're becoming aware of the 3 and the 4 and how iconic that silhouette is, because sure, the 1 it's popular, it's super popular, and it wasn't popular back then, but I guess things are kind of flip-flopping around now.
So do you think part of it might be for the fact that there's not much in-store drops anymore, that now everything's online, for like the raffles are online, the drops are online, that it's making the shoes seem more limited than they actually are?
That is one of the factors, I believe, that is affecting what's happening right now.
Because when you have like in-store first come first serve releases, it like that's another chance for people to cop, because online there's a lot more to deal with. In person, in store, all you deal with is waiting in a line, and it just depends on when you get in line.
Yeah.
I wonder if that has changed the pricing of the market.
Yeah. The way the releases are handled nowadays, I guess I guess you can say is definitely a influencing factor into these prices that we've been seeing recently.
It's very possible.
Yeah, but that's it for Wednesday. And what's next from Wednesday? Supreme Thursday, the best day of the week. So we're gonna be seeing Supreme Week 9. We don't know as of yet what's gonna release on Supreme Week 9, but Supreme still has some goodies from the lookbook to drop. So let's hope that they have some fire this week, because last week those spring tees, whew, fuego, 100% fire. We had a deck and whatnot. So let's see what Supreme Week 9 has in store for us. So we're also on Thursday, we're gonna see the Aime women's Air Jordan 1 High Zoom in the Califia colorway. This is gonna release on sneakers and a couple different retailers via raffle. This release is gonna be fairly limited, so definitely try to go for these. Retail is $140, approximate resale $250 to $350. So definitely something to go for. We've seen Aime do collabs with Jordan before, and they've always done well. So I can see this doing similar numbers, as previous Jordan ones that she has done.
Yeah, don't sleep on these. And these are the cheaper Zoom highs. These are, because there's two different versions. There's one that's like 175, then there's these 140 ones. So these are the cheaper ones, which that's definitely nice that they're cheaper.
Yeah, more affordable, more affordable.
Exactly.
Gotta use that stimmy money right there. But that's not it for Thursday. We have one more release on Thursday.
So we will also see another color of the Jaden Smith by New Balance Vision Racers. These are going to be the natural. I don't know. I think they're not dead yet, which is good to see. But Vision Racers, they're not crazy like they originally were. So retail on them is $150. Expectations of resale about $170 to $210. So something good. Nothing crazy. You're not gonna get those like $250, $300 prices. I don't think anymore, like you did, like we saw for the original colors that dropped. But it's still a nice shoe. People still want them. I do wonder if they're comfortable. They seem like they'd be somewhat of a comfortable shoe.
You think so? I don't know, man.
I mean, New Balance makes like some good foam. Like their shoes are comfortable, and this has a very, very thick sole, so I feel like it might be decent.
I guess you could take one for the team, dude. Just buy a pair.
No, I can't do that. My Ultra Booster's still going. I can't do that.
I
Can't do
tried.
that.
I tried.
If anybody has ever got a pair or anybody's going for these, for personal, let us know if they're nice. Maybe that might be next on the list. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But that is the final thing that we'll see on Thursday, and then on Friday, definitely it's might be the one. It might be the highlight of the week. Friday, again, like we saw last week. But the first thing we'll see drop is we'll see the global release of the Aime Dore New Balance 550s. Again, it's just the red color, so the green do not get a wider drop. The red will. So it's going to be the 23rd is the global release, but then Europe has a separate release. If I hope I'm not getting it incorrect, I think it's either May 15th or 17th, something like that. That's when Europe will drop. So you'll have to wait another month for that. But rest of the world, you'll see it on Friday the 23rd. Again, retail is $130. Resale currently about $340 to $380. I assume, we already know how bad it is to assume, but I assume prices are probably going to change because, more supply in the market. Usually prices go down. I think they'll still be a very good shoe to resell if you're trying to look for the flip. So definitely look out to go for these. I think there's still a lot of money in them, even though after they get a wide release. But then what is the next few things that we see drop on Friday, Luis?
So on Friday, we're going to see a Nike SB Dunk High in the white colorway. So this is a SB, so it's going to be at SB retailers, mostly raffles. So stay tuned for all the raffles and whatnot. We're also going to see it on Seekers. That's an opportunity for everybody to get them if you're not near a raffle. Or because, some raffles are regional, so like pick up only. Or they're like, oh, you can only be in this state or like this city. Or you need to have this ID and stuff like that. So
this ID?
Yeah, dude. Like I remember
they have a certain ID that you have to go?
Yeah, they're like, oh, you need to be within this county. Or you can't.
What do you mean ID though? Like if you don't have a driver's license, then you can't go get them?
No, like if you're like city, like so when you look at ID and like it says a city on the ID, So if that city is not within the county,
oh, I see.
Yeah, they won't let you pick up.
Some I don't know. I can understand some SB stores how they are about the raffles, but some I feel like I don't know if they're trying so hard to make it look like they're being fair just so they can backdoor, or they're just trying too hard.
I don't know, man. Whatever they're doing, it's influencing resale price. So this shoe's retailing at $120. Approximate resale, $350 to $550. So that's pretty good profit right there, And so we not only have the SB releasing on Friday, we also have the Air Jordan 5 Toro Bra releasing in Europe. So it's going to release in European retailers and also on sneakers. Not Nike desktop, sneakers, okay? Don't get it twisted. And they're going to retail for $190. Current resale, $250 to $300. So that's pretty good resale right there. And that's not it, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more release. This upcoming release, the last one.
That's the one you're waiting for?
Okay, I like these guys' shorts, dude. They're pretty cool. But the thing is, what I don't like is that they all have the same name. So if you try botting... You try botting the website, dude, you're going to get you might get the one you want, or you might get a completely different colorway, man.
Is that what happened to you?
No, but that's what happened to a lot of people that I know.
Yeah, that's the... Do you think that's a good solution to botting?
I guess it is, but
they'll still sell out. That's the thing. Like, bots will still get them.
Yeah, like Eric Emanuel is... His shorts, dude, like, they go hard, dude. I'm not going to lie, dude. They go hard.
Yeah, I've never... Have you ever worn them? Or you just like the look of them?
I just like the look of them. I personally, I wouldn't spend that much money on a pair of shorts.
Yeah, they're freaking expensive for a pair of shorts. I mean, by all means, they might be worth it. And to many, they're worth it. But I'm used to like $10, $20 shorts.
Yeah, the most I'll pay for a pair of shorts is like $30 or $40. That's the most I'll pay. Like right. I bought some I think it's Who Supply. It's out of there. Who Supply? Let me see. I'll look them up right now actually.
Who Supply?
Yeah, they're a brand. Let me see. I bought some shorts off of them the other day. West Coast Supply or Who Supply Co. Let me see.
This is like sponsored or something?
Nah, it's not.
Now you giving free promo out here?
Who Cares Supply Co.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's what the brand is called. Who Cares Supply Co. I bought some shorts the other day off of them. I think it was like $50.
And did you recommend these?
They're cool, dude. They have
Okay,
cool.
who care? Hit us up. We giving you free promo out here.
But yeah, man.
But that so the shoe he is talking about, or I guess the collab he's referring to, is the Eric Emanuel Adidas Form 84 High McDonald's All American. So these are after, if you guys don't know, the McDonald's All American tournament. I guess you can call it a tournament. It's for college basketball. Is it college or high school? One of those. Retail on them is $140. Resale expectation is about $150 to $200. I think the only downside of this is the fact it's a Form 84 High. Yeah, not the most attractive Adidas shoe. Attractive in the fact that it's not the most hyped, not the most in demand, not even an Adidas shoe I think many people even knew existed or paid any attention to. But Eric Emanuel has done Adidas before and they do well, so I think there might be something in this one. There might be if they're hard to get, there might be something in this one. We'll have to wait and see. But that is the last thing on Friday, and then on Saturday, don't worry, still solid Saturday. Friday got a lot going on, but Saturday is nothing to overlook. So the first thing we'll see drop, so these got delayed, we'll finally see them drop on Saturday, is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Bright Blues. What do you think of these? Let me just get your opinion first about these, Luis. What is this something you can pull off, or this is something you would just resell and never even think about wearing?
This is definitely something I'd wear.
You'd wear these?
I'd wear these.
Would you consider getting them?
Yeah, I think in a previous podcast or just conversation you and I had, I said I was gonna get these.
Okay, I'm gonna expect you to go for them then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for them. Definitely.
I'll be waiting for that in-person on-foot review.
Dude, I'm gonna go live on Twitter, Instagram, or whatnot, and just give like a review when I get them.
Perfect.
Dude, these are fire, dude. They do give
I
me.
could never pull them off.
Okay, they do give me that like Skechers dad shoe kind of vibe, like Air Monarch vibe. But
yeah.
But the thing is, dude, like all the popular shoes right now, they sort of have this silhouette, dude. Okay, when you look at, for example, like Balenciaga.
I'm not even necessarily talking about the silhouette. I'm talking about the color.
Dude, okay, that's one thing though. You got to consider. Okay, this silhouette.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
This silhouette, dude, is being used by everybody in like
yeah.
just fashion, dude. And they're all just throwing different colors on it, and it's crazy, dude. It's just crazy. But I haven't seen a color combination like this in a while. You know, two different colors that are very strong and they clash. And specifically, so when you look at the sole on the shoe, you see these black highlights.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when have you seen that?
Can't say I've ever seen something like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, Adidas, bro, it's like, dude, clap, you know? It's clap, you know, pat on the back.
Is that good? You like them this much?
Yeah, dude.
The more you look at them, the better they get.
They're nice, dude. The more I just got a new screen, so I'm like, I blew it up on the whole screen. And I'm just looking at them like, dude, this is it, man.
There you go. Okay, I guess maybe that screen is about to cost you some more money.
Hey, maybe, man. Maybe.
I'll have to wait for that on-foot review. See, maybe they look different in person. I do wonder what they look like in person. I feel like colorways like this can look way, way different in person.
They're make or break, you know. The thing is, that matters a lot is, like, for example, what are you gonna, if you were to get them, Jamal?
What the heck are you gonna wear with them?
Okay, no. This first we'll go with you. If you were to get them, what would you wear with them?
I'd have to wear like solid colors, like solid black or solid white. That's it. You can't wear any other colors with it. It would look weird. Like you go wear like a blue shirt and you're wearing these blue shoes. That's too much.
It's been done before.
Sure, but I feel like you'd have to wear like, just like you can wear like, I don't even know if you can wear blue jeans. You'd have to wear like black pants and just like a white shirt.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything other than that. Like at that, the shoe is too loud. At that point, it has to be the only thing that stands out.
Okay.
That's my opinion about it.
Okay.
You might be different. You probably wear tie-dye with it or something like that.
No.
You probably wear the Eric Emanuel shorts and a tie-dye top with it.
No, dude, I wear the Who Cares supply shorts with it, man.
Oh, that's true.
But
Who care? Hit us up.
yeah, Who Cares hit us up. But I don't know, dude, I'm looking at these and I'm kind of going the same thing, like the same direction you are. Black jeans.
Yeah.
But so what I've kind of seen is kind of popular is like ripped black jeans. But I don't know, man. I've always been kind of scared. Like I'll throw them in the washer and they'll just start like becoming.
They'll rip more.
They'll rip more, and then like it's just like I don't know, man.
I've never had ripped jeans, so I don't know how it is.
Oh, I've had ripped jeans, but that I ripped myself on accident, and they just keep on ripping after I start washing them.
What kind of washer are you using that they keep ripping in the washer? That's an aggressive washer. Sounds like.
Hey, yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah,
but anyways, so yeah, so yeah,
I do the black jeans.
Okay.
I do a white shirt.
So it sounds like you'll wear them the exact same way I would wear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But an Alix white shirt, dude.
Get out! Why you have to? Why you gonna throw out a brand for everything,
bro?
Are you gonna tell me the brand of sunglasses you about to wear too? The brand of toothpaste you use,
bro?
What? Why'd you have to throw out a brand for the T-shirt?
Hey, dude, they gotta know, bro. It's not just a regular white shirt. It'd be an Alix shirt, bro.
None of this is sponsored. We are not sponsored by anybody. This guy just wants to throw out names, maybe in hopes of getting sponsored. I don't know, but hey, if anybody want to hit us up, I don't even know what the brand he said the shirt was. If you want to hit us up, Luis would appreciate some shirts. He'll appreciate a white shirt so he can wear with these shoes.
Yeah, I'm tired of wearing those Pro Club shirts.
Oh my god.
But
yeah, I guess Pro Club, they never coming through to us. Whoever Pro Club is. Anyways, these retail for $240. Retail expectations about $300 to $400. I think they'll do pretty well. How limited they'll be, hard to say. I think they'll be somewhat limited. Adidas recently has been keeping things fairly limited. They're not doing any like big wide releases like they were doing for a bit on the 350s. I don't expect that to be like for these. I expect these to be hard to cop, so definitely keep a look out on the Twitter with those post notifications on so you have your best chance at copying these. But that is not it. There's just a few last drops that we'll see on Saturday. And what are the last few things we'll see, Luis?
So we're going to be seeing the Nike Air Griffey Max 1 in the 42 colorway. No more retailers are going to be getting them, such as Finish Line, but not Foot Locker. We're going to see these on sneakers. They're definitely going to be limited, exactly like last week. They're limited. And you know what they did last week? They did numbers, So definitely go for them this upcoming week. Retail is $170. Approximate resale right now is $220 to $350. So if we see the same trend that followed last week, follow this week, definitely a good purchase, And these are also known as a Jackie Robinson shoe.
Yep.
So that's I guess you could say that's another factor going for them. Everybody loves Jackie Robinson.
That's very true.
Yeah, and so that's not the last release. We have one more release, the Air Jordan 11 Low in the Legend Blue. This is going to be at all regular retailers that get Jordans. But the thing with that everybody knows, I guess you could say, with the Retro 11 is that everybody wants it. Everybody's super coveted and whatnot. So it's definitely going to be a hard shoe to get. It's going to retail approximately for $185 and resell approximately for $200 to $250. So it's going to be hard to get. But the profit, I guess you could say, on this one is not going to be as high as the different shoes we're going to see on Saturday, So I guess you could say go for the other ones and use this one as the backup. Because, we've said in other podcasts, those $10, $15 add up. So go for the other ones and then leave this one on the back burner kind of if you don't get that many of the other ones, But
that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, that's the approach I'm going to take, And that's the end of the week. That's the end of the podcast,
That's it. It's gonna be a solid week. Last week was good. We're gonna see another good week this week. We appreciate you guys tuning in to episode 39. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. Twitter, that's the most important one. That's the key. Instagram is nice. You can see some early looks at some shoes that you might not see anywhere else. before they drop, before they're announced, before anything. You see some early pictures, so you know what's coming out in the future. See what way Nike is going. Mostly Nike, Adidas sometimes, but mostly Nike. But on Twitter, that's the most important thing. You got those post notifications on. That's how you find your success. That's how you get all of these shoes that you're trying to cop that nobody else can cop. Your friends can't cop, but they can if you just let them know about the Twitter. So help a friend out. Let them know. Follow us on Twitter, and you can get those post notifications on. That's how you cop everything that you're trying to. But for the podcast, you can listen to us on all the major streaming sites. You can listen to us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, even on YouTube. We upload this to YouTube, so you can check it out on there also. But we appreciate you guys. Hope you are having a good week. Get ready for this upcoming week because it is going to be pretty crazy.
Thank you for listening to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. On behalf of the Drop Time team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.